throughout the
Hmm.
day while doing household chores or while walking in the kitchen, while sitting alone. You can revise those words. It's not, I
Okay.
would say, it's memorizing. Instead of memorizing a word, we should try to make sentences. We should try to make these sentences part of our life. Then it will be easy for us to get accustomed to these words. Like if I would say there's a word, choraha. Yesterday I made a good afternoon. And yeah, it's my pleasure to meet you again after a very long time. I think it's like ages. It seems to me. It's been ages. So yeah,
Yeah,
just tell
ma'am.
me, how are you doing?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm doing well. What about you?
Yeah, I can't say I'm doing amazing, but yeah, I would say I'm fine. It's okay, okay.
So yes, ma'am. I'm Deepika and I'm from Madhya Pradesh, and I'm homemaker. And at the same time, I'm a student. I'm a BA first year student and learner also. Yeah, it's my brief introduction. And yes, my kids
Wonderful
both are
introduction.
good. Both are good, and my husband also. They are all busy in their work.
And what about your husband's business?
Yeah,
Not
ma'am.
a
It's
business, I
okay.
would say
Not
he's a shopkeeper,
Yeah,
medicine
he's
store.
pharmacist. He's pharmacist, but when like after Corona, so competition is so much tough. So
Yeah.
this is the reason, like, oh, it's a fine. We can handle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know from you, what kind of practices do you do? Are you still working on your communication skill?
Yeah, ma'am. In these days, I have two application and a few groups of WhatsApp. So I practice there each and every day.
Okay. And actually, in this video, I would love to talk about vocabulary. Do you also work on your vocabulary part?
No, ma'am. Means
Uh,
now means I didn't start, but yes, I want to start.
I think recently I was started working on this thing, and this I just watched one of videos of English Yari and English Yari tutors, and one of the tutors, he told a particular way to get accustomed to new vocabulary. And I, after getting know about those at that particular way, then I started working on, and it helped me to get
Okay.
accustomed to new vocabularies. And I think definitely, if you would love, then definitely I would love to tell you because it will definitely help you.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, sure, ma'am. Of course.
Yeah.
Why not?
I think in my last 2 days, two videos, I mentioned this thing that if you really want to be habitual to thinking in English as well as adapting new vocabularies into your day-to-day life, then these two methods are really very helpful. First, try to watch a video. It could be anyone. It's totally up to you. But try to watch it attentively. Means you should be cautious while watching it. And while watching, if you come across any of new vocab or word, then at that very moment, try to write it down. And definitely, you are watching a video, so as per the context, you would get the idea how
Hmm.
that word is being used in that sentence or in that particular context. So after that, if you even don't get the idea, then go on ChatGPT, go on Google, check it out, and then you will get the meaning as well as you can make so many sentences. Like it's totally up to you. And even if you are not able to make any sentence, then go on ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to make 3 or 5 sentences. Write it down on your notebook. Try to pick 2 or 3 or 5, not more than 5. And then what you
Okay.
have to do for 5 days, you don't need to learn any vocabulary. You don't need to learn any word, any new word. You have to work on all these 5 words. Okay?
Okay.
Each and every
Hmm.
day, like you have made sentences on your notebook. After writing it down, you have to read it out loud throughout the
Okay.
day. Throughout the
Hmm.
day, doing while doing household chores or while walking in the kitchen, while sitting alone, you can revise those words. It's not, I
Okay.
would say, it's memorizing. Instead of memorizing a word, we should try to make sentences. We should try to make these sentences part of our life. Then it will be easy for us. to get accustomed to these words. Like if I would say there is a word, choraha. Yesterday I made a short video. So do you know the meaning of this word choraha?
Street
Intersection.
intersection. Okay.
Intersection. So now I told you the meaning of choraha in English, intersection.
Hmm.
Now
Hmm.
just go get a diary, get a notebook, and write down the meaning and make sentences as much as you can, like three or four.
Okay.
Okay. And then throughout the day, you can think about those words, choraha, choraha, choraha. It's all about revising because there are so many people, what they do, they just keep learning five words each and every single day, but they don't get even a single time to revise all these words. So
Hmm.
until you get accustomed to all these five words, you should keep revising. You should keep revising. Like a
Okay.
recent word which I have just learned recently, that is just jinxed. हम कहते हैं ना, बहुत से लोग कहते हैं कई बार मनहूस इंसान. एक मुझे लगता है मैं बहुत मनहूस हूँ. So
Hmm.
मनहूस
Hmm.
in English that is jinxed. So one of my, I used to consider one of my friends a jinxed person. There is
Hmm.
a way so we can relate that word into a personal life.
Hmm.
And
Right,
now it's
ma'am.
totally up to you how many times you can revise it. And there's no need to read out loud every single time. We can just keep thinking in our mind. So just by implementing these five words, we will be get accustomed to two habits. That's learning new words as well as thinking in English. Throughout the day, we can make
Hmm.
lots of sentences.
Hmm.
Now, I would love you to make at least two sentences on each word. Intersection, like let me give you an example. Like intersection. Why didn't you call? Why didn't you come yesterday? I was waiting for you at the intersection. मैं तुम्हारा चौराहे पर इंतजार करी थी. तुम क्यों नहीं आए?
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Hmm. Hmm, hmm.
Yesterday I was standing at the intersection and I saw a girl who slapped a boy.
Okay.
We can
Hmm.
make so many sentences as much as we can.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
So, hmm. Yesterday I was stand in intersection, so I called you, but you didn't receive my phone, and I was waiting 2 hours there in inter on intersection. It's correct, ma'am?
Not on. It's kind of a place, like where are
At
four roads.
intersection.
So at the intersection, not on the intersection.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. And another word that is jinxed. Like since my childhood, I used to consider myself as a jinxed person. So I stopped talking to people, and as a result of this, I became an introvert person. But later on, when I started working on myself, then I got to know that I'm not a jinxed person. I'm intelligent enough. I'm so hardworking. I'm a diligent person, and I can fulfill my dreams.
Hmm. So I saw in my childhood one family. So there was four girls. There were four girls, and the four of last fourth girl. So everybody in her house. So everybody says to her like she is jinx person because
Hmm.
of means mm, one by one means her number is four. So everybody call her, not her name, but everybody says jinx. Yeah, ma'am. It's right.
Yes. And even if you want, then we can make a sentence. I think in the morning, I saw a jinxed person there for my whole day. It got spoiled.
Okay.
So there's many ways to use it. There are many ways to implement those words, to implement this idea of using new words into our day-to-day life. We know that we don't have a particular partner, we don't have a particular opportunity to use, but we can make opportunities for us to use that, and then we will be able to get accustomed to it. And the next word that I want to tell you, that is impulsive. Impulsive. Impulsive means
जी, yes ma'am. Impulsive means I don't know.
इम्पल्सिव मीन्स कि बिना सोचे समझे कोई निर्णय ले लेना,
Okay.
या झट से किसी चीज का कहते हैं ना, लाइक समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस when fight happens, when a verbal communication, verbal fight happens with person, with two people, sorry, like you and your husband, okay, it happens
Mm,
normally. So sometimes people, just because of they are not so much patience, they speak on impulse, okay. So we can
impulse.
say, because of my husband's impulsive behavior, i i I felt embarrassment.
Hmm.
Earlier, I
Okay.
was kind of a person who was so impulsive, and I reacted
Hmm.
on anything within 1 second.
Hmm. Yeah, same like ma'am, when I got married, and after that I wanted to continue my study, but my in-laws' impulsive nature, because of their impulsive nature, they said no. I think you should focus on your kids and your family. So because of his impulsive nature, I couldn't do before.
Hmm. Yeah, it's nice away. And then there's a new word that is muse. I just come across this word that is muse. Muse means there are two ways to use muse. First one is M-U-S-E. Muse means noun, first one.
Hmm.
And the second one as a verb. Verb as a, like, we have to think on a topic deeply. When we
Okay.
deeply think about anything, then we can say, I am thinking about this topic, so I am musing.
Means contemplate.
Yeah,
It's other
contemplate. Yeah,
contemplate. Hmm.
yeah. And the second one, as a noun, we can say as a source of inspiration.
Okay.
Like I would say, Deepika Padukone is my muse. She is my source of inspiration.
Okay. Yeah. Like my elder sister, she is my inspiration.
Yes. So instead of inspiration,
What
you can use muse.
muse? Yeah. My elder sister, she is muse.
You know
Yeah.
why it is so important to learn new vocabularies just to elevate our level of speaking.
Yeah,
Learning
ma'am.
new
Yeah.
vocabularies, it doesn't mean that each and every time we have to speak only new words. No. At
Hmm.
least we should learn so that we can, whenever we watch any video, we can get to know about anything, everything. Like all these words I got to know from a podcast. I watched one of the podcast of Vidya Balan ma'am, and from that I got all these words like grapple. There's a word grapple, like संघर्ष करना, struggle करना किसी से, किसी
Okay.
particular situation से, किसी problem से. Like I'm grappling with my financial issues. Like I'm struggling with my financial issues. Okay, so it's kind of
Hmm.
struggle. So I can
Okay.
use struggle as well. There's no doubt, but at least there's need to learn about that vocabulary.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you are right. Like, if you achieve like beginner to intermediate, so after that we have to learn new vocab, fancy vocab. So that's why we can achieve easily intermediate to advanced level.
And yes, Deepika ji, I can totally relate with you. And it's obvious. When I was in my beginner stage, then I can't say only I, both of us, we had to work on little bit on grammar part. But after learning certain grammar rules, then we should work on each and every aspects, like on grammar, on vocabulary, on pronunciation, on everything. Everything is important to be a proficient speaker. Because if you are
Mhm.
the one who is working only on grammar and you are not giving yourself any opportunity to use your knowledge, so definitely there is no use you learning all advanced grammar rules if you are not able to use even a simple one.
Yeah.
So like today I taught you like five, three or four words. So now what you can do? How can you get used to it? Try to create a story. Try to create a single story. The story should be within only 4 and 5 lines. Each word, one story. And after doing this practice, you can make a big story using all these words. Like yesterday I was standing at the intersection and was waiting for my one of my friends, and I waited for him for a long time, and then I called my friend, and he told me actually right now I'm I'm at home, and my wife is not feeling good, so I'm grappling with it, with this situation. So here we have used it, grapple as well as intersection. And
Hmm.
my wife always curse me just because of he think just because of she always consider me as a jinxed person. So here we can make a big story using all these words.
Yeah, ma'am, right.
So it's totally up to us how much efforts we are
Yeah,
putting. It's not only up to vocabularies and words, it's totally up to us. If we are coming out of a comfortable zone just by putting these actions, then definitely everything will be easy for us. Everything will be
yeah,
get
ma'am.
easy for us. Otherwise, we will be just keep cursing ourselves. Oh, I don't know. Each and every person is becoming a good speaker, but I'm not. I'm still at the same point. So if you really want to elevate your level, so definitely there's need to work on each and every aspect.
Yeah, ma'am, you are right. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so could I try?
Yes, yes, why not?
Okay, ma'am. Uh, so yes, ma'am. Today I am about to go related my story, my past story. So I can relate all of words and I can use all of words in my self story. So yes, ma'am, like I got married after 12. And then because of means I wanted to continue my study because of my in-laws impulsive nature. I couldn't do, but like my elder sister, she is muse for me. And then after watching her journey, I thought again. Ma'am,
I
what
can
is that
grapple with
word?
the
Like
situation.
same thing,
I
contemplate.
I
Yeah.
mused over it. I mused over it, and then I got that courage to grapple with this particular situation. Then I
Yes.
got admission in that,
Yeah.
and that college, and
I
I
was
started
her
working on my
grateful. I
dream.
was her grateful, and after that I started, and then like when I completed my 12th, so that time I was only 18, and after 23 years long gap, and then again I started because of my elder sister. She is my muse. So this is the reason I again started my journey. And now, and when I started my English journey, so I thought like, okay, I am only intermediate. I think I should continue my study. And then I started my study again because of
Wonderful,
English language.
wonderful, wonderful journey. And same thing I can also say, like earlier when I started my English language learning journey. So I did my 12th in 2012. So there was 10 years gap when I started working on my communication skill or learning this language in 2022. So it was a long gap. However, I worked on it because Sandeep Maheshwari sir is my muse.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
just after watching his videos, then I got some inspiration and I started working on my dreams. I can't say working on my dreams, it was my compulsion to work on, but I worked on it. I started working on YouTube as a YouTuber, but I ended up with an English language learner.
Mm.
So there are several ways to use it. We just need to relate each and every word with a personal life. Deepika ji, now we should wind
Uh,
up this session. And whenever you get time, please just message me. We will have a great
yeah,
time
ma'am, of
together.
course, of
Okay.
course. Okay, bye bye, take care.
Okay. Okay, Deepika ji, take care of yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, bye bye.